June 23, 1985, Air India Flight 182 departed on what should have been a routine international journey. Within hours, it would become one of the deadliest aviation tragedies in history. The aircraft was a Boeing 747-237B named Emperor Kanishka. It was operating a scheduled flight from Montreal to New Delhi with a stop in London. There were 329 people on board. The passengers included families, children, students, and business travelers. Most were Canadians of Indian origin. Many were traveling to visit relatives during the summer. The flight crew was led by Captain Hanif Mistry. Alongside him were experienced pilots and cabin crew. Nothing appeared unusual before departure. Unknown to everyone on board, a dangerous plan had already been set in motion. A suitcase containing an explosive device had entered the baggage system. The passengers had no idea of the threat. The aircraft climbed smoothly to its cruising altitude. Weather conditions over the Atlantic Ocean were favorable. The flight continued normally. Meanwhile, air traffic controllers maintained routine communication. Everything indicated the flight was progressing safely. No emergency calls were received. At approximately 31,000 feet above the Atlantic Ocean, tragedy struck. A powerful explosion tore through the aircraft. The Boeing 747 broke apart in midair. The wreckage fell into the Atlantic Ocean off the southwest coast of Ireland. The aircraft was destroyed within seconds. There were no survivors. All 329 people aboard lost their lives. The victims came from multiple countries. Entire families were wiped out. Irish fishing boats were among the first to reach the crash area. Rescue crews searched the rough waters. The mission quickly became a recovery operation. Investigators recovered debris from the ocean. Pieces of the aircraft showed signs of an internal explosion. Attention turned towards sabotage. On the same day, another suitcase bomb exploded at Narita International Airport. The luggage was linked to another Air India flight. The blast killed 2 baggage handlers. Investigators realized both explosions were connected. The attacks had been carefully coordinated. An international investigation began. Authorities from Canada, India, Ireland, Japan, and other countries worked together. Evidence was collected over several years. The case became one of the largest investigations in Canadian history. Investigators concluded that the explosion aboard Flight 182 was caused by a bomb hidden inside checked baggage. The device detonated while the aircraft was in flight. The findings shocked the world. The investigation revealed major weaknesses in airport baggage screening. Security procedures at international airports were closely examined. Governments began reviewing aviation safety standards. Families of the victims demanded answers. Many criticized the slow pace of the investigation. The tragedy left deep emotional scars. Over the years, authorities pursued numerous leads. The investigation involved thousands of witnesses and documents. It became one of the most complex criminal cases in Canadian history. The bombing highlighted the global threat of aviation terrorism. Airlines introduced stricter baggage security. Passenger screening also became more advanced. Memorials were built in Canada, Ireland, India, and other countries. The names of all 329 victims were remembered. Annual ceremonies continue to honor them. The disaster changed international aviation forever. Security measures introduced after the bombing influenced airports worldwide. Many of those procedures remain in use today. Historians regard Flight 182 as one of the most significant aviation tragedies of the 20th century. Its impact extended far beyond aviation. It reshaped international security policies. Even decades later, the victims are remembered by their families, and communities, the tragedy serves as a reminder of the importance of aviation safety. Its lessons continue to guide the industry. Air India Flight 182 was more than a disaster. It was a profound human tragedy that changed aviation history. The memory of the 329 lives lost continues to endure. On June 23, 1985, Air India Flight 182 disappeared from the skies in a matter of seconds. The tragedy transformed aviation security and left a lasting mark on families across the world. Nearly 4 decades later, the victims are remembered not only for how they died, but for the lives they lived.